அபூர்வ ராகம் அதிசய ராகம். வசந்த காலத்தில் மழை தரும் மேகம், அந்த மழை நீர் அருந்த மனதினில் மோகம் மோகம் மோகம். வசந்த காலத்தில் மழை தரும் மேகம், அந்த மழை நீர் அருந்த மனதினில் மோகம். இசையெனும் அமுதினில் அவள் ஒரு பாகம், இசையெனும் அமுதினில் அவள் ஒரு பாகம். இந்திரலோகத்து சக்கரபாகம் அதிசய ராகம் ஆனந்த ராகம் அழகிய ராகம் அபூர்வ ராகம். This song is dedicated for you, Umaji. பின்னிய கூந்தல் கருநிற நாகம், பெண்மையின் இலக்கணம் அவளது தேகம். பின்னிய கூந்தல் கருநிற நாகம், பெண்மையின் இலக்கணம் அவளது தேகம். தேவர்கள் வளர்த்திடும் காவிய யாகம், அந்த தேவதை கிடைத்தால் அது என் யோகம், அது என் யோகம். ஒரு புறம் பார்த்தால் மிதிலையின் மைதிலி, மறுபுறம் பார்த்தால் காவிரி மாதவி. ஒரு புறம் பார்த்தால் மிதிலையின் மைதிலி, மறுபுறம் பார்த்தால் காவிரி மாதவி. முகம் மட்டும் பார்த்தால் நிலவின் எதிரொலி, முகம் மட்டும் பார்த்தால் நிலவின் எதிரொலி. முழுவதும் பார்த்தால் அவள் ஒரு பைரவி, அவள் ஒரு பைரவி, அவள் ஒரு பைரவி. அதிசய ராகம் ஆனந்த ராகம் அழகிய ராகம் அபூர்வ ராகம். Thank you. Well, I'm going to tell the meaning.
I waited for Ramani for 2 years to meet him. I heard his name, I heard his voice, and I know he sings Tamil songs, and I know in the entire group, I don't think there are so many people to sing Tamil songs. And finally, he is just here, and it was phenomenal.
Thank you. Thanks, Umaji. I'll take just 1 minute for those of you who are interested in knowing what this is. The situation is, the hero, none other than the famous Kamal Hassan. He was when he was much younger, and when I was much younger than him. And that time this movie came in the 70s, where he's actually a mridangam, the percussion player. And he actually works with a very famous female singer, a lady singer, who is much older than him. And he likes her music first, and then it turns into a love. Okay, but it so happened that she's not really like in love with him. She likes his talent, but she doesn't love him. So one day he really decides he just couldn't control telling her, and he wants to propose to her. Okay, so but she is such a very unique person in his life, so he chooses a rag, this rag. For those of you, if you know, I'm not a classical musician, I never learned music, but this is supposed to be a very rare rag with just 4 swaras. So he chooses this rag, and he addresses her with different rag names in this song. And then her name in that movie is called Bhairavi. Bhairavi itself is a rag in south and also in north, but they are different. Though they are called Bhairav in north, in Hindustani, and Bhairavi in south. They are totally different. So he keeps on addressing her. He tries to use words which are proposing to her, but she's not getting the hint. So he finally decides in the third paragraph, or where if you remember, in the last four lines, the whole rag changes, and the rag changes into Bhairavi, and that's a Bhairavi rag in South Indian classical. He chooses that rag, and he says, "Orupuram parthal Mithilayin Maithili." One side she looks like Mithila's, who is it? Sitaji, right? Ram Sitaji from Mithila. Marupurdam Parthal, Kaveri Madhavi. Madhavi is a very famous character, again, a very beautiful woman in one of the South Indian epic. So, Mugammattum Parthal, then all that he says, and the final word he says, when I see her face, she is none other than Bhairavi. That's what the last line is. Actually, in the movie, she comes and slaps him. Because she never expected this, she slaps him. But the fact remains that this is a song where a very young guy who loves an elderly woman, but very beautiful she is, and he really proposes to her in this song. It's a very romantic song, very excellently sung by none other than Dr. K.J. Yeshudas. I don't think anybody can sing even 10% of him. I just made a small attempt. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.